Howdy folks, High Value DMD. This video is titled, Do Not Let a Woman Control You. For those who don't know me, I am currently in dental school and I'm training to be a dentist. I will graduate with my doctorate of dental medicine here in just a few years, where I will be a licensed general dentist. And my goal is then to go on to pursue residency training, in particular in oral and maxillofacial surgery. Fingers crossed, that's the dream. For those who don't know student doctors, we are very driven individuals. We are very, very hardworking. To get where we have gone, we've had to jump through hoops, so to speak, for years and years. And so you can just try to imagine the environment that we're in. We're perfectionists. We want to do everything right. We want to do it on time, even early. And that is our standard. And so you might think of how this would give you some confidence when you go about your everyday life, when you speak to other people. You know your own self-worth. If you're good at something, say you're an athlete, or you have a hobby that you're really good in, you take pride in that, and that gives you confidence. So at least in my own life, that's something that has helped me with my confidence, helped me in my interactions with women, in dating, things of that nature. But for someone that is around me, apparently they haven't figured it out yet. So there's this one individual in my class, and he got a new car not long ago. And he's dating this girl, and he's letting this girl run his life, run all over him. He lets this girl take his car whenever she wants on a whim, just to save gas in her own car. And that's just pretty surprising to me. And believe this, when I was in the hall one time, he actually stooped down and got on his knees to tie this girl's shoe. Just let that sink in for a second. Do you have self-respect for yourself if you tie another adult's shoe? We're 22 plus. To be in dental school, you're more than likely at minimum 22. I just can't fathom that. That's something you do for a child, a 5-year-old. And you got to think, you're humbling yourself. You're literally lowering yourself and making yourself smaller to tie someone's shoe. But in his mind, I think he's just being helpful. He's serving, And this girl, I've talked to this girl. She does not respect him. She always thinks, oh, I can get him to do this. I can get him to do that. When in reality, do you think that that's a permanent situation? Do you think she really, wants that guy that bad? No, she's probably cheating on him. She's probably got a side guy that's the bad guy, that's making her feel alive inside, that tells her no, keyword, and just is very disagreeable. Typically, women like disagreeable men. They don't, it sounds backwards, but they don't want you to say yes to everything that they want. No, they want a guy that's actually going to have a spine, a backbone, who lives his life and doesn't let anyone try to control him. By nature, women want to be able to come into your frame. What you got to do is hold your frame, and women will come into mold into what you need. You don't mold into what they need, because you don't need them. Ultimately, you are independent. You have your job. You have your career. That is what women find attractive. So you need to flex that in anything you do. It doesn't have to be dentistry. It could be law. It could be you have an excelling business, a construction business. Maybe you're a successful plumber, electrician, anything. You got it going on. You control the narrative. You control the frame. Someone else comes into your life. And so this guy, he's letting her borrow his car. He's getting down to tie her deadgum shoelaces. He comes to her clinic to clean up all her instruments, to clean up her room after the patients she sees. It's spineless. And maybe this is the first girl that he's dated. I don't know. But eventually, you got to figure it out. You got to stand up for yourself. You eventually learn your value. He's going to be a doctor. He's going to be a dentist. I don't understand. the second he graduates, maybe when he gets a couple paychecks, maybe he'll figure out, oh, wait, I'm dating this, 25? Maybe she'll be 25, 26 at that point. Maybe he'll realize, oh, I could date a 20-year-old. I could date a 21-year-old. I can always date younger. Why do I have to put up with this? That is the mindset that I think everyone should adopt, even women too. Everyone needs to know their own self-worth and their self-value and treat themselves with respect. And you don't bend down, you don't lower yourself for someone else. That's called service. And service has a different concept. Service is something you do for someone that is down on their luck, who is maybe poor, indigent, who needs a helping hand. But when you lower yourself and humble yourself to help someone who is already doing well, who is doing fine in life, to tie someone's shoe, hey, that's called a slave. It's called a slave. You don't want to be a slave, folks. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about experiences I've had as far as dating, anything of that nature, or if you have just any general comments, please let me know. If I've earned your like, please like this video. If I have earned your subscription, please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay hustling.